Alright, I'm back again. This time I managed to put 2 more decals on the ship and figure out which decals I'm not going to use. So I tried to put a window saucer decal on, saucer 14, too small, folded up, and the seam on the saucer wouldn't allow it to go on. So I focused on saucer 17, which is the port side neck, and saucer 19, which is the port side secondary hull. So I'll show you now how those turned out. Might as well put the ship on the stand, then I don't have to handle it as much. Alright, so as you can see, hopefully, here we go. Oh, the port side neck is in shadow. Alright, how do I fix that? There we go, there's the port side neck. And there's the port side star drive section. They're somewhat in shadow, so let's see if I can rotate this a bit and get it so it's not in shadow. There you go. There's the port side star drive section. There's the port side neck. So I figure what I'm going to do next is the inner nacelles. So I'll be right back after I do that. Now, before I do that, I have 2 options to pick from. As you can see, Federation Models PNT decals have a dark series. Oh, toothpick for pointing. They have a dark series inner nacelle trench and a light pilot inner nacelle trench. But if you look at the decals that came with the 3-ship Enterprise from AMT, you will see that you have a nice happy... Oh, there, right side up. Happy medium. S23 is a nice medium gray, which will fit nicely. And I don't know if you can tell, probably not, but if you look closely at the ship, once you focus, oh, look at the port side. I think you can see better. You can see very... Look, right there. You can use those shapes to guide where to put the decal. So that's going to be my next step, and then, except for the top saucer, most of the ship will be done. Hi, I'm back. Well, I keep coming back, I know. I put the first nacelle trench decal on. Once I can get it to focus, of course. Ah, there we go. Now, let's see how close you can get. I tried to put it over the shapes. You can see how I can nudge it a bit more towards the center on the left and right. Be right back when I try that. And it's successful. I got the second one on. Pretty well aligned to the shapes also, which is good. So now I guess I can focus on the central spine secondary hull decal. Be right back after that. I'm back. I'm going to take the chance of actually putting a decal on while it's on video. So the good thing is, this spine decal, which is S20, oop, careful, I'm going to highlight it here. Spine decal is S20 for the secondary hull. If I do it properly, it should cover up a lot of the big seam of the secondary hull. So, it should have been in the water long enough. I'm going to grab it with the tweezers. There you go. Come on. There you go. Set it down on the sheet, the same orientation as you're going to put it on the ship. Put the tweezers around it to cover up, to show. See, the tweezers are here. The decal's there. It's already pre-moistened along the seam. All I have to do is run it along there, and it'll help cover up the joint between... Oh, I don't know if you can see it. See that joint between the nacelles and the secondary hull? And that horrible spine there? Well, this decal, if you lay it down properly, should cover that up. So I'm gonna turn the ship a bit so you can actually see something. Or maybe I will just move it a bit closer. Oh, no, you can't see it that way. Ah, there you go. Now you'll be able to see me put the decal on the ship. So we're going to turn it. Oh, and it even has a white dot for over the shuttle bay. So put it like so. Hold it down with one hand. Pull the film out. Slide the thing forward. Put the decal film away. Use a toothpick to hold it down. Get my finger off of it. There you go. Ah, need a bit more water. The water helps loosen it so you can guide it into place. There you go, that's better. I think that's about as good as you're going to get. I'm not going to mess with it anymore because it's right over the white shuttle bay and everything. So what you do, fold up the toilet paper. Paper towel's too rough. Press it on all the way down. Press it in, press it on. It soaks up the excess water. Decal gets sucked onto the hull, except of course when the decal comes off the sheet onto the paper towel. So stand by, I'll do this again. Alright, I got the decal on the ship. I'm just going to bat it down with a very dry Q-tip this time instead of a paper towel. More precise, and it makes sure that the decal doesn't come off on the toilet paper. So from now on, I'm going to use the toilet paper to set the decal on and a dry Q-tip to get rid of all the moisture. Okay, so now I can color that stripe green. So now I've already taken the first few steps, as you can see, the first few steps for the top of the hull. Now turn, turn, turn. There you go. It's hard to tell this angle. There you go. There you go. And it's even got the white dot for the shuttle bay dome light. And that kind of detail, that's amazing. But that's all I'm going to, well, you know, since the ship is sitting upright, I might as well continue with the top saucer since I'm in the mood. So I'll be back with that. Actually, given all the decals that are for the top saucer, basically all of these, I am going to make as the top saucer its own separate video and consider this the remaining Stardrive decal application video. So I'll be back with a separate video for the top saucer when I put those stripes on. But you know, there is one more thing I can do with this secondary hull. I can do the other nacelle stripe. So that'll be the final part of this video. Stand by. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to try to angle the ship so that you can see me put on the nacelle stripe decal. Hopefully it works out better than when you saw me put on the other decal. The one that tried for the window saucer. There, that should be a good angle. We'll see if you can see anything. Stand by. It's pretty smooth. Just have to make sure that it is not too far forward, which of course it is. But that's where the Q-tip comes in. Moistens up everything, allows the decal to slide. So let's slide it a bit. Let's hope it slides. Ah, there we go. There we go, sliding it back, sliding it back, sliding it back. A little further. And make sure it's aligned in the middle of the gray stripe, so bring it down slightly, just slightly. There we go. And then, again, we're using the dry Q-tip, because as I found it the hard way, paper towel did not do the job precisely enough. So dry Q-tip to get every bit of water out and still get the decal down. And there you go. So gotta mark the instruction guide again that decal number S25, which is the port side nacelle stripe, has now been successfully applied. Keep it sideways, but I can hold it up, tilt it. Now you can see that I have done, when it focuses, the entire port side. So I've done the pointing device, toothpick. I've done the starboard port side nacelle stripe. Focus. There you go, port side nacelle stripe, port side Stardrive section, port side neck, and of course, starboard and port nacelle vents, and the central secondary hull spine. So the ship will remain like that. It'll remain like that so that the port side can dry. And I'm going to let the port side dry today. And then tomorrow, I will do another video for the top saucer. And that will finish up the ship. So I'll be back tomorrow with that video. Talk to you all later.